Hey YouTube, welcome to another video from SkinnyMedic. So I took an EMS conference recently, and one of the pediatric doctors was talking about listening to pediatric lung sounds. Little squirts like this, listen to their lung sounds. And he had some pretty cool ideas. One of them that I really want to share with you, I was like, man, that is really cool. It was an hour-long lecture, but this little tidbit I think is worth the listening to. So if you've been around little squirts like this, or you have one of your own, you know they make a lot of noises. Okay, they're snotty, they grunt, they make a lot of noises. So when we're listening to lung sounds, we want to determine whether it's upper or lower airway. Okay, it makes a big difference. Upper airway, we're talking about croup, epiglottitis, different treatments for those. Maybe they're drooling, epiglottitis, things like that. But then maybe their lung sounds down here, they're wheezing. Okay, so there's different treatments for whether it's up here or down here, and we want to determine where the location is of the noises. So what I taught in my classes was to listen up under the armpits. Okay, hold them up, hold your stethoscope right here, listen, and then listen up under the armpits. On adults, we typically listen here, 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 and here. However, on little kids, their heart's sitting right here. There's just so much going on that it's hard to hear the lung sounds. You hear a lot of different noises. So even on the back side, there again, you're still hearing a lot of noises back there. So what I've talked about is up under the armpits, okay? The problem is even on this little guy, you can see my stethoscope's there. Even if I switch and use the high-pitched one, it just doesn't get well up under here. So even if my kid has wheezing, I should be able to hear it. Hear him wheezing up under here. A little whistling noise. Probably when he exhales. Listen, hear some wheezing. I'm like, man, what if it's coming from here? Take the stethoscope, hold it right about right there. Okay? So, if it's wheezing and it's in the lower lung sounds, lower lung fields, then when I move it up here, it should get quieter. If I'm hearing noises here, I'm like, is that croup? Is he got some noises up here? Then when I hold the bell up here, the noise is going to get louder. Like, that's huge. That's awesome. So, here, wheezing, or hear some whistling noises. I move up here, and it gets softer. I can't hear it as well. The child's probably wheezing, okay? If I'm like, what's that noise? I can't quite hear it. Move up here, and it's really loud. It's probably upper airway, croup, epiglottitis are the main ones. There's lots of things. Maybe airway obstruction, okay? That can cause some upper airway issues. So lots of noises can come from these little kids. But that's a way to determine upper or lower airway. Putting the bell right here. If it gets louder, you know it's closer up here. If it gets quieter, it's down here. I think that's pretty cool. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment below. Thank you guys for watching. You never know when you'll be the first responder. Remember, you need the right gear and the right training.